If you have ever wanted to become a comedian but didn't think you were good enough, or you are simply looking to try and make people laugh, then look no further, as I will be showing you exactly what it takes to become a comedian. Please bear in mind that I am not a comedian and will not be trying to make you laugh myself, as this is more of a tutorial, so if you don't find anything that I say funny at all during the video, you will know why. However, please feel free to laugh if the urge arises, but don't feel forced to. Sympathy laughs are welcome though, so I do encourage you to take pity on me, but it is not essential. What do you need to be funny? One useful thing to have at your disposal is some jokes. Without jokes, it can be very difficult to be funny. An example of a good joke would be, what did the big chimney say to the little chimney? You're too young to smoke. That is some of my top material, but please feel free to use it. Another joke could be, what did the big telephone say to the little telephone? You're too young to be engaged. Both of these jokes are sure to make people roll on the floor with laughter. I know I found it impossible to control myself the first time I heard them. The final joke example I will give is this one. What did the big chain say to the little chain? You're too young to be locked up. That one may take a bit of time to get, but once you understand it, you will soon be wetting yourself with laughter. If telling jokes is not your thing, then you could try observational comedy. This is where you use what is around you for comedic material. For example, the blinds at the back there are beige, which is quite a bland colour. I'll leave you to think of a punchline for that. As I said, this is not a stand-up routine, which is why I will not be providing the punchline for you. Another observation is that there is a radiator at the back of the room. It is white in colour. Again, I'll leave you to think of the punchline. As you can see, joke writing is a lot easier than you first thought. Another type of comedy you could try is one with props. Here I have a tissue. I won't say anything else and instead let the comedy take over. The final type of comedy I will be showing you is improvisation comedy. This is where you make something up on the spot with no script to work from, and you just say or do anything. Anything that comes to mind really. And it's just improvisation, so you just make it up and you say words and it turns into jokes, which is why people laugh at the funniness of the humour. So it's really good improvisation, which is funny. Improvisation comedy can be very useful, but make sure you can perform in this way, otherwise it could come across as awkward and difficult to watch. What is the most essential aspect of being a comedian? The answer to that is having an audience. You could be the funniest person alive, but if you have nobody to tell your jokes to, then your comical talent will be wasted. You'll need to do the circuit, going to various hotels and clubs around the country, performing on a regular basis until you get noticed by talent scouts who will rein you in and bring you to the big stage. It may be difficult at first as you get constantly heckled by the audience as they don't quite understand your humour, but don't be put off. You could receive comments like, "You're not funny in the slightest. Stop trying. You're a loser. Give up. Get a haircut. You are a loser. Get a real job. You will never make it. You're a massive failure. You are a loser. Stop repeating yourself. But you'll just need to wipe away those tears and continue on with the faith that one day you'll become a successful comedian. And that is everything you need to do to become a comedian. Thank you very much for watching, and you have been a terrific audience. Goodbye.